So my people, back again with more of these knives. Hope y'all are having a knife day. I'm gonna start you off with my carry, the steel wheel mini cut jack and black stonewash blade, gray FRN, nice little budget carry, forward choil, a little bit of jimping in the back, D2 blade. Been carrying it most of the week. Kind of been put on the back burner by most people, but glad to get it back in the collection. Cool little flipper action, liner lock, and just a cool little knife on washers if you're looking for a nice little budget worker blade. So that's what I'm carrying. Thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, we're gonna get into some more knife content. No unboxing today, so I'm gonna get into some of the knives that were lent to me, and I've been carrying them off and on throughout the weeks. And in particular, I'm gonna get into this SPYDERCO Chaparral today, and this bird's eye maple. This one does come in different varieties. It comes also in FRN, and it also comes in, I think, carbon fiber. So you can kind of take your pick there if you see them on the market. Really cool little knife. This one with the bird's eye maple does make it look a little more gentlemanly carry, in my opinion. Of course, you got these stainless steel liners, so just give it a little heft in hand. Got your spider hole opening. You have a right and left hand carry, tip up, wire clip. You got a back lock with a boy dent in the back here. So again, this is not really a flipper knife. You have to most likely roll it out unless you're good at flicking. Try it one more time, see if it works. Yeah, see, it's hard to get it all the way out, so it's safer to just roll it out nice and smooth. Positive click. On the smaller side, of course, maybe more of a fifth pocket carry. The blade is CTX HP. You do get that 50-50 choil, so it does give you kind of a 4-finger grip. I got large size hands, so if you got bigger hands, it might be a little problem with the 4 fingers. But very, very, very slicey, as you can tell there. Got a very thin blade all the way to the tip. I'll give you the measurements in a sec right now. Again, with that nice opening, spider hole opening. You can close it one-handed, open one-handed. It's nice and smooth, no problem there. So again, cool little knife, nice and slicey, but it just depends if you like the bird's eye maple or maybe carbon fiber, or even the FRN, which I don't mind at all either, which is a little cheaper as well. I'll put some links in the description, of course, where you can get it, and maybe to some other models as well. So check that out below, and let's get into some of the measurements. So again, this one's made in Taichung, Taiwan, saw glaser design. The blade shape is a little bit more of a kind of spear point leaf type blade, not so much like the Paramilitary 2 or the Para 3. Kind of just slopes down here at the top, so you get a nice little ramp down into your cut, which I don't mind at all. Kind of like the Sage little brother, for those that know the Sage. Again, back lock, but again, you can close it with one hand, no problem there. You get a little jimping on the inside there as well. Liners are not milled out, so it's pretty solid in there. So cool little knife. Let me get this off the blade. So let me give you some measurements here. Check out the stock thickness. So you're looking at 0.7 stock thickness. Of course, it narrows down towards the tip. So you get down to about 0.1 at the tip, maybe a little smaller, 0.01. Handle thickness here, a little bit less than 1/2 inch. And the width and the handle, the widest, almost about 1 inch. So you do get a good little purchase on it. So it's not like a really thin knife, so you do get nice purchase for your cuts. And really slice it. Let me kind of show you what it cuts like. I was trying to cut with it earlier, so it look nice and slicey. So you get some nice little cuts on there. I was messing with it earlier, so yeah, it's kind of the same, nice and smooth. And I've already cut quite a bit with it, so nice little slicer. Check it out at a hand. Kind of look at that bird's eye maple, really makes it look nice and gentlemanly. Really dig it. So if you're looking for a more, classier type of knife, it's probably a good way to go with the bird's eye maple. Again, that's the back side. See all the little burls everywhere. So really cool. Let me give you the overall length here on the board. See here, close to 6.5 inches. You got about 2.25 inch blade, almost 3 inches complete with the choil. So yeah, pretty small knife, but nice and pocket friendly. Let's check out the closed length. Of course, this all comes in the dealer specs, but it's nice to see it in hand. So there you go, less than 4 inches closed. So pretty cool. Let me see here. Open it back up. Really dig that wood handle. I've been getting into a lot of wood handles lately, and really dig it. Probably have to do a little series on it coming up. Here's the weight. Hope everybody's doing good on a little Sunday morning here. 2.1 ounces, so very light in pocket, even with those steel liners. So no problem at all there. So just really cool. Really dig it. Really enjoyed cutting with it. Enjoyed the just roll out. Not always having to have a flicky knife. But yeah, really nice. See that? Nice and thin blade all the way through. Even thinner than a Delica. So now I'm gonna give you a couple comparisons and show you what it. And actually, real quick, next knife I'm gonna get into and start carrying is this Chavez Scapegoat. See if I can take a deeper dive into this one as well. And I probably showed it briefly when I did when I brought them all out. M390 Chavez design, and we're gonna get into that one next. Completely different spectrum. This titanium, super thick. So I'm gonna start carrying this one probably this week and get into this one next. See what I think about that one. So that'll be coming up as well. But now let me give you some comparisons real quick. Show you how this one sizes up against other knives. So we'll put that here, and I'll show you. Let me start off with some of my gentleman carry knives that I carry also. This one is a Delica. This one's kind of in that smooth carbon fiber with Hat 40 steel, aftermarket Lynch clip, Seki City. So yeah, this one's a little bit same thing. It's got that stainless steel liners. I really like when they do that. It just kind of adds a lot of heft to it. So very similar. Actually, let me compare them like this first so you can see that. So actually the Chaparral's a little thicker, but blade stock thickness is definitely a little thinner. So let me show you what the Delica is. I think that one was 0.7. This one's probably 0.9, yeah, see? So definitely a little bit thinner than the Delica, just stock thickness. So that's a quick little comparison again there. If you, in case you're wondering, on the size, show that on the board here. Show that right here. And then I'm also gonna throw the pair of 3 Spy 27. Of course, this one's way thicker, but narrows down at the tip. Compression lock. See what that looks like. So again, you can kind of see the different blade shapes there. Really dig the Delica blade because of that little drop it has, like the sheep's foot kind of in the tip there. But again, the pair of 3 has that kind of upswept tip. So just depends what type of cutting you do and what kind of blade shape you prefer. But really dig that kind of sage shape as well. And that thin slicey blade, it comes out really nice. So those are kind of the closest I can get as far as SPYDERCO models. And let me show you now a couple more of my gentleman carries that I carry. This is one of them, of course, just with that carbon fiber, really kind of dresses it up. Man, it's hot out here today. This is another one I use as a gentleman carry. This is carbon fiber, Ferrum Forge Prolix and Nitro V with that kind of warny sheep's foot. And this one has a forward choil also. And yeah, you got that nice flat carbon fiber. So it kind of dresses it up pretty good. So we'll put that there. And then one of my favorite knives overall, one of my favorites, the Quiet Carry Drift. This one's got the thumb opening. Again, it's pretty much what it reminded me of, just a nice positive click. Nice and smooth. This one's on washers as well, but it's a frame lock, Van Eyck steel. Blacked out, mill titanium. You got a forward choil there as well, but a little bit bigger of a knife. So I don't know why they stopped making this one, but this is really my favorite. They started making them with thumb studs. But yeah, this is another one of my gentleman carries that I really dig. So let me show you up against those. That's the Prolix, Quiet Carry Drift, and the Chaparral. So a nice little size there for 5th pocket for sure. If that's what you're in the market for. If not, even the FRN I think is like less than $100. And also really cool slicer. You can make it a worker knife. What else do I got? Let me show you the Artisan Cutlery. I think it's Centauri. This one's a front flipper with Damascus blade, green micarta. One of the more dressier knives that I have. Nice cool Damascus frame lock. Only thing, the lock bar seems to want to slip sometimes on it, so it's been the only problem I've had with it. A cool little dress up gentleman's carry that I have. And also another front flipper I have is the Riot Tribute hand rub satin, kind of that green fat carbon, zirconium bolsters. This one's got one of the best actions out of all the front flippers I've tried. Very nice with that little drop point. So another one of my gentleman carries there. But again, with more flipper action, fidgety action. So it's in that wheelhouse, about 6.5 inches. So just depends what you're in the market for. There we go. Put this guy away again. Check out that action. Woo! Crazy action. Nice and smooth on bearings. Lovely knife. So that was the Riot Tribute and the Centauri in Artisan Cutlery, Damascus. What else can I show you? Well, that's all I brought out actually to compare it with. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the Chaparral in all its glory. That's pretty much all I got. Just a really cool little carry. Again, you can dress it up or dress it down with the handle material. I think I might want to get one, but an FRN. Just say I really like the sliciness of it, but I don't know if I really want wood scales on it. But really dig them anyways. Nice and smooth. Very well finished on the edges. Just nice. Nice overall. Nice and stout with the stainless steel liners. So yeah, whatever you guys are in the market for, if you like it, go check you one out. Nice cool little carry. But that's pretty much my final thoughts on it. I would go ahead and get one, like I said, but I think I'm gonna probably go with FRN if I catch one at a good price, or even like a trade or something. So again, I do approve of it, and I would go ahead and get another one. So it just depends if you like it or not. But that's all I got on it. So again, thank you guys for tuning in to these knives. If you want to see more, y'all know where to find me. Tell friends, tell family. And of course, carry your knives. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one. Oh, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll answer them as soon as I get a chance. So again, thanks again. Catch you again on the flip side. Bam. Peace.